to another video. What's up guys, I'm back with another video today. For my last video, a lot of you guys said that you wanted a weight update on my journey that I've been on for the last about 3.5 months. So I guess like part of me just didn't really want to do a weight update because I haven't really seen that big of changes. But the other day I actually went and got my body fat tested. So last year I had my body fat tested in April, and that was before I started weight training or getting into weight training. And I weight trained for about 4 months pretty consistently, and then I just kind of like went, and I think it was because I was just like taking it way too hardcore and I didn't really have a good balance and I wasn't eating properly, I don't think, to like actually build muscle and weight train. So everything just kind of like, after 4 months or so, everything just kind of snowballed, and that's when I gained weight and I went through the whole body dysmorphia thing and all of that stuff that you guys already know about that I'm not going to explain all over again because you've heard it many times. But I was actually inspired to make this video after I got this body fat test because the results, as the millennials say, had me shook. I was 100% sure that I was going to have gained like body fat when I got this test done because I weigh more now. When I got this done in April, I actually weighed 3 pounds less than I weigh now. And I'll share the results of this with you guys first, and then I will share my before and after transformation stuff, because this is important. It's very important. So when I got my body fat tested in April of 2017, I was 23.9% body fat, 101.4 pounds of lean mass. So 101.4 pounds of my body was muscle. When I got it tested this time, weighing 3 pounds more, my body fat was 22.2, and I have 106.5 pounds of muscle now. So I technically gained 5.1 pounds of muscle. And I was like, how did that even happen? Because I weight trained so inconsistently. I was basically just like walking and doing yoga for the past 1.5 years. And I was going to the gym every now and then, but it was just like me totally putzing around in the gym and having no plan whatsoever. I just could not believe that I had actually gained muscle. And it must be from yoga because that's like the only thing I've been really consistent with. But I was really happy about that, and like I think that that just goes to show that like your weight isn't the only thing that matters. Like I could weigh exactly the same as I weigh now and look totally different. At this approach in my journey, I think I'm going to be more focused on like obviously being very consistent with weight training. I literally just started weight training again 2 weeks ago, and I love it so much, but it's like this is typical Hannah, like getting really into something and then like fizzling out. So I'm gonna take it really easy, take it very consistently, just be very consistent with showing up at the gym on my days that I want to work out and doing my exercises and getting there and making it a habit instead of making it this like full recomp, like huge deal thing and like totally just giving up after a while. I've also had to realize that doing this, I might not see any weight loss progress. It might be some weight loss, but extremely slow because I'm gonna be, you know, gaining muscle or maintaining the muscle that I have. And this is where my mindset did not really like meet last time. Was I started gaining weight from weight training, and obviously my body was looking better, but being in such a weight loss mode for so long and having lost so much weight, like that was really scary for me. And it just literally took my body dysmorphia and shot it up to like the highest level ever. And at this point in my life, I feel like I am actually 100,000% over the body dysmorphia. I can look at my body and be like, you know, I do have like some cellulite and like still a little bit of fat here and there, but I don't pick myself apart and I don't like base my entire self-worth on it. And I think that that's like also the very connection where social media comes in, like sharing my huge weight loss story on here and feeling like I have to live up to this standard was like really, I let it literally like define who I was. And yeah, just through all the spiritual work that I've done and like inner work that I've done on myself in the last year, like 100% I can say that I am totally over the body dysmorphia. So here's my before and after. In the last 3 months, I have lost almost exactly 11 pounds, which I know isn't like a ton of weight, but it is very on track with like how I wanted everything to go. So I've been losing about a pound per week, maybe a little bit less. It has been about 3 months and 2 weeks, so I am like a little bit overdue on this video, but it's been going very well. Even with weight training, like in the last 2 weeks, I've lost another 2 pounds and it's just going very well. I knew when I started this that it was gonna take me a long time. I wanted it to take me a long time because I just did not want to, you know, do anything extreme and like be like, oh yeah, I totally transformed my body in like 3 months and like look at what I did, because it's just not feasible for anyone if you're doing it really in a healthful way. Especially when you get to like a lower body weight, so weighing like 130-ish pounds, like I don't have that much weight left to lose. Like I'll be happy if I lose 5 more pounds and just kind of recomp my body. Like that's really my goal at this point. If I lose more than that, then I do. I don't really have like a weight goal. I really just want to increase the amount of lean body mass that I have. That is like my goal at this point. My kitten wants to go outside. Do you want to go out? So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. My diet has changed a little bit. I have been eating more protein, not like slamming protein shakes 24/7 or anything like that, but just adding in more tofu to my diet, more beans and lentils and whole protein sources like soy milk and edamame and all these things, to just get a little bit more protein. So my protein has gone from about 10 to 15% of my diet to 25%, and it feels very good to me. I like eating like this. All the food that I'm eating is very satisfying. I still am doing intermittent fasting, intuitive eating, no calorie counting whatsoever, and I'm just really happy with everything and the way that it's going and like the way that I've handled it mentally, because that was really the biggest thing for me, was being able to, you know, be able to like handle this from a healthy perspective, sharing it online and doing it slowly and being really patient with the progress, because it does take a long time. Like when you first start losing weight, sure, it might go really, really quick in the beginning. But like once you get down to, you know, the last 10, 15 pounds that you want to lose, like you really, I think personally, the best thing that you can do at that point is really focus on gaining a higher level of fitness. For me, that's like weightlifting, because I really just like seeing my body progress in the gym and become stronger, and seeing like my body actually, you can't see anything right now, but like, okay, I have no muscle, but like I'm getting there, okay? I can feel myself being like sore, and I know that I'm working out my body, and I know that I'm doing all these things to benefit my health and doing it in a healthy way. So I just want to share this video with you guys. I am not probably going to do another one of these until 6 months, just because it's really hard to see like progress month to month. Like sure, when I compare the first month to like the third, there's a decent amount of progress that you can actually like see that something has changed. But doing like month after month, like it's just not very much to see, especially when I'm losing like 3 pounds, maybe 4 pounds a month. But I really just wanted to share these bod pod test results with you guys, because I was shook to my core, and it really just put that like affirmation in my head that like my weight really isn't everything, and to focus on getting stronger and focus on like having a good healthy path where I don't have to focus so much on my diet. I don't have to focus so much on like cardio and all these things that I was doing before, and building more muscle so that my metabolism is higher and I can eat more and I can like just enjoy life and have a sense of freedom. Because I mean, like, I don't ever really think that I had a very restrictive or really bad mentality about weight loss, but it was always just this idea of like, let me get as skinny as I possibly can. And now I'm like, let me get as fit and as strong and as like lean and curvy and like all the butt and like everything that I possibly can, because it feels really right to me, and I feel so good and so empowered and just so happy with this new program that I have. So if you guys want me to share more of like my weightlifting routines, alert, again, I'm a total beginner, so like don't come here for the biggest tips, but a big thing that inspired this entire thing for me was my friend Gwen. So you guys have seen her before my vlogs. I highly recommend you go follow her Instagram page. I will put the link below and also here on the screen. Her name is Gwen Lifts. She is inspiring as F. Like, we went to Phoenix, and honestly, like, that was the time that really showed me like, okay, I need to like lift weights because she just has like such a beautiful, strong female body and like just such a nice like back and arms, and she is just so strong that it was really inspiring to me. And it's like, that's the message that I want to send. Like, that's the person that I want to be. And like, yeah, I don't know, she just really inspired me. So thank you, Gwen, I love you so much. But I highly recommend you guys go follow her. She is a certified personal trainer with NASM, and she is my personal trainer. Well, she's just like my best friend. So what I wanted to do with her was some videos maybe like on proper lifting technique, because I know that that's like a really hard thing that I struggled with, and I still struggle with it all the time, and it would just be good for me to even have that video to like go back and look and see, you know, like how to do these exercises, you know, just basic exercises like squats and deadlifts and overhead press, hip thrusts and lat pull downs and all these other exercises that I feel like I do mostly wrong. And I just want people, if they are inspired to start lifting weights, to know that form is the most important thing. I cannot talk. It's the most important thing. And even in some of my videos that I post, I'm like, I know I don't have proper form, but I'm not, like, I'm really just focused on getting my form right and lifting lower weights if that's what it takes. I don't really care so much about being like a power lifter, like getting super jacked or anything like that, or being like extremely strong. I just want to build like a good base of muscle so that this girl has a metabolism that cannot be effed with, you know? So if you guys want to see that video, let me know in the comments box below. I would love to do videos with her. She's an amazing person, and I highly recommend, once again, that you go follow her on Instagram and also on YouTube. I'll post her YouTube channel up below as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Peace.